Along with arithmetic, music and astronomy, geometry has been one of the fundamental obligatory educational studies in ancient times. What you see behind me is a geodesic dome that the students at Bennett University have made with a lot of effort. Over the years, they've learned how the structure works based on icosahedron and dodecahedron and various other Platonic solids that you can see behind me. Apart from this, they've learned how all the Archimedean solids are derived from Platonic solids. We have tensegrity models over here, we have scissor mechanism, we've done a lot of space frame models, we've done a lot of work on miniature scale models, and then the students worked on larger scales in order to understand material, in order to understand geometry, how it works and how it behaves when you actually make smaller scale models, you make larger scale models. And apart from this, you know, when geometry is something, it's not related to only maths, it's something beyond calculations. What we associate geometry with these days, or you know, we've been studying at school, we've been studying at colleges, we associate geometry with mathematics, but in real terms geometry is everywhere. It's just everywhere. They've learned how golden ratio works, how golden rectangle has a particular ratio based on the Fibonacci series, which is 1:1.618. So they've understood why, if a thing looks beautiful, why does it look beautiful? They've understood how golden spiral works, how various other spirals apart from golden spirals work. So it's not just geometry with mathematics, it's basically understanding. And as designers, we really need to understand the basics of materials, basics of geometry, and then once we've learned the basics, we can include or incorporate, do application based work. They would go into textiles, they would go into products, they would go into fashion. So a lot of students here, after their foundation year at Bennett University, they would continue their studies further into various trades. And geometry is something which will help in communication design, it will help in product design, it will help in textile, whatever field they go into. And it will help them work with sustainable methods, it will reduce their wastage. Like for example, if you do tessellations and you have a mat kind of thing, you print a tessellation on that and it saves a lot of your wastage. You don't have anything because everything locks into each other, and whatever you print, whatever you use, reduces your waste generation. So we've used a lot of waste over here. If you see, we've used bamboo, we've used waste fabrics, we've used waste paper, waste wood, a lot of materials that were procured from outside also. But the students, they just worked so hard. I have really become, you know, when I came here and I saw the way the students worked throughout the entire course was something which was not just labor work. It was also when they were understanding the complete thing. They were putting an effort to understand what they were doing. It was not just they were doing without understanding. So I believe most of the students over here have done really well. And congratulations to them. We've put up a really nice exhibition today. It was their first exhibition at Bennett University and very well appreciated by seniors and other students, their peers from other batches, engineering, management, law. So we had a lot of fun. That is most important.